What's up, guys? All right. So this morning I posted live trading, like what it looks like, what actual live data looks like. Guys, I'm gonna tell you it's hard. Okay, you can't mirror trade nobody. It takes years, and if you listen to the video before it actually happened, I called it. It could be a possible reverse. It could be a trap, and it turned out to be a trap. Okay, and I'm glad something actually happened so you see what it actually looks like. All right, but before we get into anything, what I'm going to say is I'm going to try and keep these videos at a moderate, short time frame, because I figured out on my phone that when you go on YouTube and you try to upload a video, it makes your phone really hot. So all right, I'm going to explain this, and I basically just drew it out, right? You got the old way and the new way. Old way, like I was explaining a couple days ago, boom, musket ball, the old style, during the Revolutionary War, all right? Example of the old way. The old way is you have your own private account, okay? And say if you work, I don't know, overtime or another job, and you stick $1,000 in there and you grow that thing to $10,000. Can it happen in a month? Yeah, that's very feasible. Can you grow from the liquidity of futures is very high. It's highly liquid, okay? Now, the way of explaining that, ABC or 1, 2, 3, is, all right, you got one marker, okay? You buy one marker for $500, all right, and when that marker goes up 1 point, it gets you 50 bucks, right? Just one. So 1 point, boom, $50. Another point, boom, $100. Another point, boom, $150. And it fluctuates like. So when you see that live data, I mean, that's how quick, and you can look, because I was in about a $1,100 drawdown in that evaluation, and that's when I said, oh shit, because it turned on me just like that. But it can go just like that too, to go your way. That trade can. So it's highly liquid, highly liquid. So when you start adding multiple markers, and each marker gives you $50, let's count how many markers we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 times 50 is $400. Each point, $400. Boom, 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 boom. That's how quick it is. Okay, that's using the maximum of your account. Okay, so the old way, that's why I say it's very feasible for $10,000, right? So you can private account. All right, so now when you say you go up to $10,000, here's my little drawing. This is the old way. You got your own personal account. You have $1,000. You turn it into 10 grand. Short, simple, and sweet, guys. And then you can use it to the bank. All right. You got your personal account, and you got your cost. So the cost of it, the con of it, pros and cons of a personal account, is if you blow it, you blow it. You got to start all over. You got to do all that hard work. But they give you a simulated account, though. That's why I tell everybody that tries to start, use your simulated account as if it was real. It's like paper trading. You have to. Guys, I've done and all these evaluations is basically a simulator. That's all it is. But when you pass, that's when it's live. I've gotten payouts. I have gotten payouts from from the prop firms, and that's my next thing I'm getting into is called the new way. You got old way, new way. New way, you go through prop firms, all right? You got a rifle, modern gun, all right? Scope, and it's the new modern way of hunting, right? Because of technology, just like the technology side of trading. You used to have to call people and tell them and send paperwork in, and it used to take, I believe, a couple of days to be able to pull your assets out. Well, now it just by the click of a button. All right, so that the new way is prop firms. You got Apex Trader Funding, you got Top Step, Traderify, you got Perdea Capital, LLC. I'm an affiliate for them, okay? But with the old account, you can take that liquidity that you have in your personal account, and you can carry it to the bank and get a loan for it, right? You can't with the new way, because when you go through an evaluation, you got to pay for it. You got to pay for your evaluation, then you got to pay for your simulated funded pay link. And what they do is they pay, you got to pay to trade. That's how you earn the money. So the new way of prop firm is the prop firm way. So they earn money off you failing and passing. Failing, if you keep failing an evaluation and you keep trying to renew that evaluation, $100, $100, $100, $100, $100. That's how they make their money. Quick, like that. But they earn money too from you succeeding. Okay? So you got an evaluation, you got simulated funded, then you got a live funded account. So when you go through your evaluation, simulated funded, in Perdea Capital, you cannot pay yourself in a simulated funded account. In Top Step, you can. In Apex Trader Funding, you can. But you're eating your drawdown in Perdea Capital LLC. They're out of Delaware. They want to use that $3,000 that you are trading as a pillow, so you don't eat up, your pillow or eat up your drawdown, right? So it's called a trailing threshold. It follows you every time you make a trade. And I'll get into a little bit more vocabulary to where you understand that, all right? But then the con of prop firms is you cannot take the liquidity over here. You can't take the liquidity to the bank, okay? You can't. You can't use that because it's not your liquidity. It's not your leverage. It's their money. But they do have like a 90-10 split, 70-30 split, things like that. Okay? And I just got a text message. So, but that's the new way. That's the old way. The next video I'm going to post is going to be about what a candlestick is, like what candlesticks are. Okay? The anatomy of a candlestick. But all I can do to say is learn it, guys. I'm self-taught. Learn it. Okay, I'm not the best day trader out there, but I got a live video of me actually trading. And I will never post a live because I don't want people to mirror trade me. There's some legality issues to that. Okay? But it shows when I actually go in and you see the live data and all that. You see the drawdown. You see when I'm up. You see when I snatch that money just like that. It's quick. But it can turn on you in a second. But, God bless, Godspeed, God loves us, and y'all have a good day.